All right, let's talk about something big today. How do you actually take that fire in your belly, that raw ambition, and turn it into something real? Actual results. We're going to connect the mindset of a champion with a no-nonsense plan for getting things done. So, let's get right into it.
The material we're diving into today kicks off with something super real, super honest. And look, if you've ever really gone after something big, really chased a goal, you know this in your bones. The road to getting what you want, man, it is almost never a straight line. It's tough. It's full of roadblocks.
Which, of course, leads us to the big question, right? What is the real difference between the people who make it, the ones who win against all odds, and everyone else? It's not just about being lucky. It's not even just about raw talent. So what's the secret sauce?
Okay, so first things first, we have to start at the foundation, and that's all about mindset. Because look, before you even think about a plan or a strategy, you've got to have the right engine inside you. And believe it or not, the answer boils down to just one single powerful word.
Yep, that's the word. Discipline. Our source is crystal clear on this. Without discipline, you can just forget about it. Forget the win, forget the success, forget being great. It's the one thing, the one common thread that connects every single champion out there. It's the price of admission. Non-negotiable.
And what I love here is how we're defining discipline. It's not some abstract idea. It's about what you do when nobody's looking. It's about choosing the healthy meal when junk food is screaming your name. It's having the guts to say no to being average. And this last one, this is the big one. It's doing the work, especially when you don't feel like it. Because your feelings, they don't get a vote in this.
This just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? Discipline isn't about running away from pain. It's the complete opposite. It's about leaning into it, understanding that the burn, the struggle, that's the signal that you're growing. When it gets tough, that's your moment. That's your chance to level up.
All right, so we've got our engine, right? Pure, high-octane discipline. But think about it. A Ferrari engine just sitting on the garage floor, revving like crazy. It's not going anywhere. It's just noise. You need to put that engine in a car. Give it a steering wheel and a map. We need a method. We need a roadmap.
And this lays it out so clearly. Discipline, that's your internal game. It's the engine, it's your character, it's that raw will to win. But strategy, that's your external game. That's the roadmap, the actual plan. It's how you win. You absolutely need both. One without the other is useless. Willpower with no plan is just chaos. And a plan with no willpower, well, that's just a piece of paper.
So let's be super clear about what a business strategy actually is. This is not some fluffy, feel-good mission statement you hang on the wall. No way. The source calls it a hardcore call to action, and I love that. It's a laser-focused plan. It tells everyone what we are doing, and just as critical, all the things we are not doing.
How simple is this? It's perfect. Your ambition is the what. It's that mountain peak you want to climb. Your strategy is the how. It's the actual path you're going to take to get to the top.
Okay, so now for the practical stuff, the blueprint. We're going to walk through a really straightforward but super powerful 4-step framework to build a strategy that isn't just theory, it actually works. So here they are, the 4 steps. First, you figure out where you are right now. Then, you decide where you're going. Third, you map out the big moves to get there. And finally, you turn it all into a concrete, actionable plan. Simple, right? Let's break each one down. Step 1, the SWOT analysis. Think of it like this. Before you plug a destination into your GPS, it needs to know your current location, right? Same thing here. This is all about being brutally, maybe even painfully honest with yourself about your business and the world around it. It's a pretty simple grid. Strengths and weaknesses. That's all about you. What are your superpowers and where are you vulnerable? Then, opportunities and threats. That's the outside world. What waves can you catch and what sharks are circling? The absolute key to this whole exercise is honesty. No sugarcoating. That's why the best leaders make it safe for people to say the hard stuff. Okay, so your SWOT analysis gives you your "you are here" pin on the map. Now for step 2, we need to decide on the destination. And we're not talking about little pit stops here. We're talking about the big, major landmarks, the high-level objectives that move you closer to your ultimate goal.
And here's a super important rule of thumb. Focus. I'll say it again. If you have 20 priorities, you actually have 0 priorities. It's just noise. That's why the source material is adamant about this. Have no more than 5 key objectives, max. It forces you to get ruthless about what truly, truly matters.
So let's make this real. Take the cooking oil business example. Just look at how big these objectives are. We're talking equip a factory for 1 million liters, or distribute to 5 major cities. See? These are the heavy hitters. If you knock these down, there's no question you're making serious progress.
All right, we've got our big objectives. So step 3 is all about breaking them down. We need to figure out the key actions, the actual big projects that will make each of those objectives happen. But here's the thing. A to-do list is just a wish list if no one is on the hook for it. And that brings us to the last, and honestly, the most important step, the action plan. This is the moment your strategy jumps off the page and becomes real. It becomes what people do every single day.
And look how beautifully simple this is. Every single action has 3 parts. What is it? Who owns it? And when is it due? That's it. No confusion, no place to hide. This is what creates clarity and drives everything forward. And this is where that discipline we talked about at the very beginning comes back in. It's not about one heroic moment. It's about hitting these deadlines day in, day out.
So let's tie this all together. It's a 2-part formula, really. We started with discipline. That's the internal fire, the will to act. Then we built a 4-step strategy. That's the external plan, the way to act. Real success, the kind that lasts, only happens at the intersection of those 2 things.
And that brings us full circle back to that powerful idea from the start. You can have the most brilliant strategy ever written, but life doesn't give a damn about your PowerPoint slides. It rewards action. It rewards the grind, the sacrifice, the discipline it takes to bring that plan to life. You don't get it because you want it, you get it because you earn it.
So I'll leave you with this one last question, and it's a personal one. Ambition is cheap. Everyone's got it. But having the discipline to forge a real strategy, and then the character to actually execute on it every single day, that's how you earn your ambition. So the real question is, have you?